Changing out the alternator today, hopefully. Got a new belt too, so hopefully I can get that in there too. But just had to figure out how the whole tensioner thing works. It's kind of like a funky setup, but finally got that figured out. So took the tension off. I got the belt slipped off of there. I'm gonna replace the belt too. It doesn't look too bad, but I think I'm gonna replace it anyways. So now I just gotta pop out the 2 bolts holding the old alternator on, and we'll be good. Take that off too, but so yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, so finally got that alternator out. Tell you what, that was a pain. So hopefully this one will go on a little easier, but you know, blood, sweat, dirt, everything's involved here. So this one's a little bit bigger. Hopefully it fits. Looks like, oh no, never mind. But this one here came with like a whole bunch of washers, so I'm not sure what exactly they're for. Oh, there we go. I see. They're spacers. So I guess we'll go. Oh, I gotta reuse that hardware there, and that one too. So yeah, I guess I'll go see if I can't get that in. I'm gonna change the belt first, and then see if I can't get this new alternator in there. Hopefully I can. It's not fun. So just like anything, you know, you get it and it doesn't fit right. So I'm now working on notching out this bracket that it came with, because you know, it hits the condenser for the air conditioning, so I gotta make a little notch in it so I can get the whole thing together in there, you know. And you're, you know, trying to cram 10 pounds in a 5-pound bag, so it's kind of crazy though that you can dump almost $600 into something and have it come, and you still have to sit here and play with it to get it in there, you know. But whatever, we'll get it in there. Alright, well, I got the alternator in there. Can't get the belt back on, need someone to give me a hand, because I got a new belt. You know, it's a little tighter than the old one, but still should go on a whole lot easier. But then hooking it up, and that's where the positive post is. There's, you know, an inch and a half you can get in there. I mean, you can't even get your little paws down here to even do anything, you know, and I'm trying to get a washer and then a nut onto that stupid little post down there. That's just like a horrible design, you know. Turn this stupid piece up the other way so you can actually get to the stupid post. Even have it stick off the back, that might even be better, but I can't even get in there to get this stupid thing on there. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I mean, the thing doesn't even like sit on there straight. I got everything tightened up, and the whole stupid alternator is kind of cockeyed a little bit. Just ridiculous. Alright, well, I got the alternator in, but the problem is because it's kind of cockeyed. I don't know, you guys can't see it on the camera as well, but it sits kind of cockeyed. So when it comes off the bottom of the pulley, it kind of wants to pull out. Then it goes around another like tensioner sort of guy. So then when it gets down to the pulley underneath it, which is the air conditioning, it's like, you know, it doesn't want to ride inside the pulley. It wants to jump out. Yeah, you can see the edge of it there. It's all white. That's from it hopping out. It's making some sort of clunking noise too. But so I gotta do something about that. I had that washer in it, and that'll kind of, you know. So, and I had to go out and get a whole different belt, because that the alternator's a little bigger. I'd show you the voltage it's putting out, but I don't have my meter here. So yeah, you can see it's riding on the outside of that pulley there. So the belt probably won't last too long. It's like a $20 belt, so I'm not too concerned, to be honest. But still, now I gotta tear this whole thing back out, put that washer in there, and try it again. But yeah, it's like I was saying, once I get my meter, I can throw it on there and figure out how many volts it's putting out. You know, if I want to bump it up a little, I can turn the little screw, little tiny screw right there, bump it up a couple volts. You know, I want to be running like 14.2 or something like that, or even higher maybe. But so I guess, you know, that's enough for me for today. I'm not tearing that out of there again. Tomorrow's a new day. So I guess I'll go back to working on my battery rack. Alright, so worked on the alternator a little more this morning here and got it riding right. You can see there's a whole chunk missing off the side of the belt there. But you can tell it's riding right in the pulleys. I had to add about 4 or 5 more washers to this top mount, which it didn't even come with the washers, so you know, I don't know. But anyways, the belt's not sitting funny anymore. It's sitting how it should. It's not as crooked as it was, so we're good. Now I just got to get a new belt. I still haven't put a meter on it yet. I want to know what kind of volts it's cranking out. So I put my engine back together, put my little plastic piece back on, and I'll be done. Alright, so borrowed my dad's meter, got the meter on it, sitting at idle. It's only 12.34, 3.5-ish, but you rev it up, you can get some good voltage out of it. Yeah, earlier I was messing with it, you know, and I turned the little knob thing up here, little potentiometer, hooked the meter up to it, you know, still said like 11 volts, 12 volts. I was like, oh, that's weird. So then I revved it up and it was like 17, 18 volts. So, yeah. I'm not sure I like the idle voltage. Should be a little higher, but once you rev it up, they said it'll put out like 200 or I forget how many amps he said it would put out at idle, but he said it'll put out quite a few. So look at that, it's still staying in place, both pulleys. So we're good. Just gotta finish up my battery rack and get my batteries in and get my amps in. We'll be good. Okay, so I finally got my Stinger voltmeter in. Climb's good, 15 volts. It's a little bit high, but you know, whatever. I got the voltmeter tuned, you know, I tuned it with my fluke. But what is this guy doing? What is he saying? Oh my, oh, he's peeing. Dane, why are you peeing? Did you just get your hand in it? Dude, did you just get... That is gross. Dude just sat on the front of my car and peed. You are gross.